everybody. Welcome back to Power Up with Pride 2026, benefiting Point of Pride. We just had a lot of action happen. We're opening some new places to put your donations toward. Let's go ahead and start with the costume bid war from Metro Gravity. Right now, Gym Clothes is in a very narrow lead with $132.31. Following up that is the swimsuit at $125, Ronin at $114, and the winter jacket at $60. That's a very competitive bid war. We also just opened up a character color palette bid war for Chrono Trigger. Options include default, Grey Goo, Pride Flags, and Xenogears. So that's wide open for anyone to put something out to the lead. And then finally, we have one more milestone that just got added. At $7,373, we are adding a brand new run to the schedule, Barney's Hide and Seek, featuring the staff and team of Power Up with Pride. So if we can get ourselves over $7,375, we are going to have a little bit of extra fun for y'all. So definitely encourage you to get your donations in, try to push us over that number. That is going to be a very entertaining time. And with that, I think we're good to pass it over to megmactv. Meg, take it away.
Hi, I'm megmactv. I used to speedrun quite a lot, but I haven't for a while. But this game brought me back into this a little bit, and I'm really excited about this game. It is Enigma Heart. It is a sword lesbian Zelda 2 kind of JRPG kind of game. It's really beautiful, it's really fun, and it's got a very good retro vibe, but also isn't quite Nintendo hard in most ways, so it's a lot of fun, and speedrun is a lot like Zelda 2. And yeah, I have with me on the couch Clarissa, who is the lead developer of the game and did most of it really, but Clarissa, you want to say anything about the game, or like who else is working on it, or anything like that while we're here?
I'm the writer, director, lead dev, but also I'm working with a wonderful team. Emily, who's my art director and pixel artist, Martine, my composer, Kyle, the illustrator. We've all kind of, become friends over the course of developing this game, and they're just all awesome, and like this would not exist without their help.
Yeah. Sadly, Super Blood Wolf Moon, you cannot buy it yet, but you can wishlist it. This is the demo. This is not the whole game. This is basically Act 1. But you can download the demo and you can try it out and then wishlist it and buy it when it comes out. It's really cool that we get a chance to spotlight this game here. I'm really happy about this. So. Yeah, we met the incentive for cutscenes, and so we're going to do a few more cutscenes than we would have originally done in a normal speedrun. And they are going to be gay and cute. One of them is going to be mostly cute and not so much gay, but yeah, they're going to be gay. There's going to be lots of blushing and hand-holding.
Gay and cute, two of my favorite adjectives.
Yep. All right, so I'm going to start the game now, and time starts when the timer on the bottom of the screen starts at 000. That'll be when I hit start on story here. We're going on the easiest difficulty because obviously that is going to be the fastest. So, and we like to go fast. So time will be in 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck.
We're gonna skip this initial cutscene. It's the main character wandering around and then eventually finding this place. And this is much like in like a Metroid game where you start off with all your powers and then you kind of lose them. I am deliberately taking damage here because I want to damage down as much as possible before we get to a spot where you just can't win. Oh, that was almost bad. I don't want to fall in a pit, though. Falling in a pit is bad. We just want to take lots and lots of damage here, and then in here, we will... Yep, I skipped the heart. We're going to just let these things beat us up. which can actually be kind of challenging. Sometimes they run away from you. And we're going to let this run, and because this is going to be our first pretty gay cutscene, where we meet, where our sword lesbian meets a beautiful redhead who is going to nurse her back to health. Also, she did get beaten up pretty bad.
Yeah, looks like she's having a bit of a rough one.
Yep.
Not her best day.
No.
Yeah, Chad is asking if we just got T-posed on. We totally did.
I've been watching some streams of Bubsy 4D, and oh boy, the number of T-pose references in that one has me in a place.
So I am still going to kind of blast through this a little bit, but I'm going to slow down in some spots. Clarissa, you want to? There's a blush, our first blush of the game, I believe.
Aww.
So Clarissa, if you want to explain kind of what's going on since we're blasting through the dialogue here.
Okay, so we've been unconscious for 3 days after we crawled into town, and she's been taking care of us the entire time.
And our protagonist has realized she doesn't have a name, and Esme has named her.
More blushing.
Right, and now we are into the run proper. So we are actually going to leave this town and go up, and then back in. The town has different entrances depending on which side you come in. And we're going to skip this dialogue, but basically we are going to go find a cow named Dog.
Dog is missing. Farmer wants her back. You know, a typical day.
Dog is a perfectly cromulent name for a cow.
Yeah.
Especially after we level up.
Yeah,
That couldn't possibly be a reference.
No, not at all.
So we actually wanted to kill as much as we could, and much of the enemies there. This is one of our incentive things. This is the dog cow parade. All these kids this is the cute one. All these kids are gonna follow the cow into town.
And you got the one kid who's always late.
Oh hey, that's me.
That's Penny, right? She's
That
gonna
is
be
Penny.
important later. Oh, and a little heart from Esme over there. I hadn't noticed that before, actually.
Boop.
Also, there's a cat. Oh, we want to go back into town, right? I don't want to leave yet because we got another gay cutscene that is not normally in the run, but we are going to do it anyways.
Yeah, normally we would leave town right now, but since we are on the gay course.
Also, this tavern is named the Purple Labrys. I think that's a great name.
We are in the world's most cavernous tavern. It's like a
long
TARDIS
voice.
in here.
Hearts in chat?
Now, if you're like me and you think you remember what a Labris is, but it's just not coming to mind, look at those banners in the background.
Yep. And now we are going to...
Yeah, you see, I don't believe in subtlety.
Yeah, we're skipping this one, I believe. And then I'm going to pause here and wait a second, and hopefully, yeah, this little
nice.
goblin guy is going to follow us on in the thing here. Do you want to explain what's going on a bit here, Clarissa?
Yeah. So this guy wants us to escort his load of grain to the next town because wagon drivers have been getting killed by monsters in the wilderness, and we just found one of his colleagues unfortunately met his end, and we brought him home. And in that very fast-forwarded cutscene, we wrote some letters back to Esme.
Mm-hmm.
We've also found out from the wagon driver, and we're about to see it in a second, is after news got around about how hard a time we had getting here, a road's been built. And the roads work just like in Zelda 2, you're safe on them.
Oh yeah, one of the things I love about this game versus Zelda 2 is the world changes as the game goes on. I think that's one of the coolest things about this game, honestly. You can see the road is built, and yeah.
Okay, so we're in here because in town we talked to the guard by the bridge, and the bridge is flooded out because monsters have invaded this mill here, smashed the wheel to smithereens, and now the river's overflowing.
Yep. Okay, and now we're doing the hardest trick in the run. So I'm going to try and bounce off of this fire bar to the right and get a fruit that gives us XP that I'm not supposed to be able to get yet. You're not supposed to be able to get this in the demo, but if you do this just right, you can damage boost over to it. And I'm going to be quiet for a bit while I do this, and I may have to retry a couple times. So I will let Clarissa and Agent Zero talk.
For power up with pride.
First try.
For point of pride. Wow. Okay, I was gonna. let me go ahead and wrap that up real quick. Sorry. Point of Pride is a trans-led 501c3 nonprofit organization providing life-changing access and life-saving affirmation to trans folks in need of health and wellness care via financial aid and direct support.
Thank you. Yeah. Donate to Point of Pride. It's good. So now I'm
here right over your announcement.
Yeah. Now I'm going to be trying to get. So that gave us a big bump on XP that we want to basically plow through the bosses for the rest of the run. And we got it, and we have more XP than we need because we also got a random drop of more XP. So this is a very good run now, other than the fact that we're doing all the cutscenes. So
yeah. Yeah, when Meg showed me that XP drop is, well, not drop, but like that XP was could actually be gotten, I was like, are you kidding me?
Oh, it actually wasn't me, right? It was someone on Mastodon.
No, that's right. It wasn't somebody else. It was somebody else, wasn't it?
That's the curse of software development. Anytime you ever say this couldn't possibly happen, someone will find a way.
Oh, absolutely. And for the record, I think it's amazing. I love it.
Oh God, yes.
So out of that, now we have attack 4. We got an item called Power Up earlier. That makes it so we get an extra attack level while the spell is active on the screen. That let us beat that boss in 2 hits. It's actually quite a challenging boss without that. But then we also got this slide technique. So the difference between this and Zelda 2 is that sometimes you don't just get attack, magic, and life levels. At the level ups, you can also get some skills, and one of them is this slide, and it speeds up a lot of the rest of the run.
Yeah, so now our lesbian Link is also Mega Man.
Yep.
All you have to do now is be able to shoot lemons.
So anyone who has played the demo is probably confused why I'm going up here, because this is something we're supposed to do later. We're actually doing this to open up a secret passageway, which if you have played the demo, you might not have found. but we can actually open up this passageway, and that will speed up our return to here later. So keep an eye out for that. But again, the world has changed because of that, because we did that. And again, that's one of the things I really love about this game.
If you don't mind, can I jump in with a quick message?
Yep.
I just wanted to remind folks we are just about to the run of Metro Gravity. So if you want to influence the costume bid war, you are running out of time. We've probably got about 10 minutes left. So if you want to get something other than the gym clothes as the costume for that, now's the time.
Yep. I voted for I don't know anything about the game, but I put in for the winter coat, just because I live in a winter climate.
I just think
Clarissa, you want to explain what's going on here at this point in the story?
Okay, so in that scene, we went into the tavern, and this adventurer guy runs in and says he heard a dragon in the caves south of the river town. So we just, because we're who we are, we decide we're going to go look for the dragon. But as we're leaving the tavern, we meet a little girl's mom who says that she's gone missing. So now we have 2 quests.
Yep. And we just opened up the bridge. That's actually because, unintended encounter. Oh no, that's the first one of the run, I think. We opened up the bridge when we finished the mill, but then we kind of went on a detour back, so we haven't been back in there, and we won't actually be back in there. Originally, there was a death abuse here, but we don't do that anymore. In fact, we don't do any death abuses in the run anymore, I think. No, I know we don't. The route has actually changed over the last couple weeks, with Clarissa telling me about some things that I didn't know existed in the game. So that's pretty cool. But we used to have to give up all the XP we get here, but we don't anymore. Also, you may hear in the background there's a dragon roaring noise. And
totally not foreshadowing.
No. It turns out the dragon is Penny, the little girl, and she just has a really big roar. And also, thanks to having slide really early, we can just go out that secret exit and just leave this place immediately, which is cool.
Yeah, Penny's been lost in that cave for a while, and she was actually the source of the dragon roars. She's been, roaring like a dragon to try to scare monsters off.
That's kind of adorable.
Alright, and then now we're getting another thing that you may not have noticed if you played the demo already. We can get horses, and we can ride across land much faster.
And because I never anticipated this, we just have Penny chasing us on the overworld. She is the world's fastest little girl.
Fastest, loudest.
Oh shoot, I shouldn't have skipped that one. Whoops. That was one of the gay cutscenes. I shouldn't have skipped it.
All right. What happened there was in the cave, Penny gives us this key she found, and when we go back to the Purple Labyrinth, we tell Esme about the key, and Esme tells us that there's a temple in the desert, which we've already seen in the run. And as soon as we hear about this temple, and that the key might belong to that. Of course, as soon as we hear the temple, because we're millennial and self-care is hard for us, we decide to pick up our sword and go running off to the temple. Esme demands to know why we won't slow down, and we stop and we admit that it's because we're scared and we want to protect the village and her.
Yep. Earlier, we got a key, and outside of the palace, I didn't mention that at the time, but it means we get to skip most of the palace.
Yeah, that was another one of the late changes I made, I think only 2 weeks ago, is I swapped where that key and another XP are. I swapped their locations, so now it's a lot easier to get that key if you know where it is, and it lets you skip like most of this temple.
Yep.
For the benefit of our raiders just joining us, you are watching Power Up of Pride 2026, benefiting Point of Pride. You donate by using !donate in chat, and check out the schedule by using !schedule.
Also worth noting that one thing that we skip is, much like Zelda 2, there is an optional-ish item to see in the dark, and we have skipped it, and that is why these rooms are so dark. Hopefully you were able to make out something, because I have the brightness cranked up, but it is possible to get through those rooms without the brightness cranked up as well. We are mostly just trying to get to the boss at this point. We are going to skip enemies to avoid spending a lot of time on them. And they are clustering up behind us. And this is the final boss of the demo, so we're pretty close. Well, we're not close to time because there's a little bit of story afterwards. There's an epilogue to this, basically. But this boss is going to go pretty quick. I could have done that a little faster. And like Zelda 2, we are going to get a bunch of XP when we finish this palace and get a little bit of a lore dump as well, which I will be mostly skipping through.
That boss has a whole other phase that we didn't see because I never expected anybody to get to him with attack 5.
Yep. And we just got a skill called Encounter Guard, which lets you attack encounters on the overworld and potentially avoid them. We probably won't actually get to use it because our trip back is actually fairly quick but oh, there we go, I got to use it.
Here we go.
Also, I didn't go the right way, actually. I should have gone back into the secret passageway, but it's fine. Actually, no, this was a terrible idea. Why did I do this?
It's a little live routing.
Yep. I don't know why I did this. This is a part of run I'm really good at this point, and I'm not sure why I did this. Alright. We're gonna have to go back through this town, which we shouldn't have needed to do, but... Then we can get another horse ride, which we wouldn't have been getting otherwise, so, you know, we get that.
4 horses is good horses.
Also, this slide as a movement accessory, like, to make you move faster is pretty good from a, like, not giving you RSI perspective, I think. I don't know how many people really think about that a lot with this sort of thing, but it matters a lot to me personally.
One of those things that you don't think about until you do it like 5,000 times, right? So,
yeah. Hugs, blush,
sweat.
Like, oh my gosh, did we really just hug like that? Blush. Loads of exposition.
Yep. It is a pretty story-heavy game, but I think that's a good thing. I think Zelda 2 could have used a little more story, personally.
Look, I play Yakuza games casually. I can respect a little bit of an exposition dump.
Alright, and then we're going to get the final item of the run here in a second, which is a canoe. We can probably skip the getting the canoe cutscene though, right, Clarissa? There's no...
Yeah. It's just a bunch of
It's a very
dialogue.
nice cutscene. I like this cutscene a lot, but actually, I'm gonna take a slight detour right now because it's prettiest right now. I want to show this off.
Oh.
Oh, is it? Did you take it out?
No, it's still there.
Okay. There we go.
Jaded
Gets
Twin
quiet
in
and the ocean noise.
Jaded Twin in chat says, should I draw them holding hands now?
I really love that little moment there.
The little touches of interactivity here. So sweet.
Yep. All right, we have one more cutscene we're going to watch, which is kind of the final interaction with Esme. And then we will be at time, and then we will have a little bit more extra stuff based on the incentive, which is a little river tour of some of the areas that we didn't get to in the speedrun, because the world that you have access to in this is a lot bigger than what you need to do to beat it. So. Also, they kiss here, right, Clarissa?
Not yet.
No kissing yet? Just have to play the entire actual game when it comes out.
Yeah, I read the word slow burn romance and I took it really to heart. By the way, the chatter who said that who asked if she should draw Zalia and Esme holding hands, that is my artist, Emily.
Chat's sad that there's no kissing.
There will be eventually, I assume.
Spoilers.
I won't say when or how, but there is kissing, just not in the demo.
Too salacious to give away for free, says chat.
All right, and then yeah, we are going to be leaving town and then wandering over to the mouth of a river, and that will be time when we go into the river, go into the mountains at the river, and there will be a little thing at the end as well. Oh, and we get a tooltip. That's surprising.
Oh yeah, I guess auto skip mode avoids that altogether.
Alright, time is now. And that is the end of the game. We have a little bit more for the incentive if we're good for time for that, just to show off a little bit more of the world.
I think we should be okay. I know we're right on estimate. It's only a couple of minutes. I think we've got it.
Yeah, should only be a couple minutes. Also, there's going to be a special message at the end of the credits here, so that's why I'm not skipping it. There we go. Special message for Power Up with Pride. Thanks to the developer being in on this.
That's really kind of you.
Okay. Now for the river tour. We're going now that we have this canoe. We are going to just go along the river and show some spots that you may not have noticed if you played the demo already, or places that you might want to go look at in the demo if you have it. See, now we can go on this shallow water here, and you can see that there is something over here. You can only get to this with the canoe. And I won't, I'm not going to go in there right now. I think that people should probably see what that is themselves. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense.
It does.
Yeah, so we're gonna, and especially since we don't want to take too much of our extra time, but definitely go check that out if you beat the game and you get the canoe.
I will say it's cool.
It is cool. There's some neat stuff over there, well worth getting. Most of the stuff on the overworld is really nicely telegraphed. You can see like stuff like that, which is, you know, a little bit of an improvement over Zelda 2. But yeah, and here's more river over here. You can see that there's a cave over here. Oh, but how do we get that? There's something up there, and we can't get to it. So, yeah, some stuff worth checking out there. And then if we go back up here, oh, there's something else. Actually, I'm sorry, Clarissa, I forget what this is for.
Okay, so the whole reason Penny went missing was because her mother was sick, and she heard rumors about a berry that can make sick people better. So she went looking for it, and she fell in the river and floated all the way down to that cave. That was the berry she was looking for.
Yeah, that's right. And then we have some more river over here. Once you have this, you can get over this river and get into this area. There's some more river over here. Some suspicious...
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say that there are some suspicious spots along here.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't get encountered while you're on the river, which is nice.
Yeah, in that patch of forest, you can get in there over that bridge, even if you don't have the canoe, but it's really hard.
Clarissa, can you direct me to where the horses are up here? I know that there's some horses up here as well.
Out directly north from where you are right now.
Is it this one? This patch?
No, it's in the snowfields near the forests.
Oh, and you need to like get an encounter to get into it, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so there's two types of horse locations. One where you just once you're on that tile, you go in there, and another you'll see hoof prints on the ground. It's to the east of where you are. And if you see those hoof prints, you have to get into an encounter on that tile.
Come over here.
Come on.
There we go. And then you have to beat all the enemies in the area. Oh. No.
Look, I mean, shout outs to this lizard creature for the jukes, but like, come on.
I just hope that despawned him so the horse will talk to us.
Nope.
No.
Oh no.
Okay. Well, let's not worry about that. I highly recommend that if you play this demo, you figure out what these are. There is the Steven Universe fans will find something very nice in here, I think, or something very interesting in here.
2 words: giant woman.
And then over here, there's like a platforming puzzle, a little bit. Anyway, yeah. So that's some parts of the world that we didn't get to see in the speedrun. I think that's probably, unless there's something Clarissa you have in mind that we could show. I think that's probably.
I think that's about it. I mean, there's more stuff, of course, but like, you know, as far as cool and interesting stuff to show on a run, I think we covered everything.
Yeah, I think so. So I think that we are done then. Highly recommend people try this game out. Please donate to Point of Pride. Really awesome that people donated enough to get the incentive met. Thank you so much to everyone.
Yes, thank you,
Clarissa, for being here. Yeah, thank you, Power Up with Pride.
And I just wanted to say real quick, like, I love what Power Up with Pride is doing. You know, especially supporting Point of Pride. the work they're doing is so important right now, and I'm honored that just to be able to do the little bit that I can to be a part of this and to help out and raise some awareness.
All right.
Yeah.
Appreciate having y'all. Thank you very much. All right. Is there anything else or?
One more thing. I just wanted to shout out the person who actually found that trick with the fire bar
Yeah.
because I forgot their name during the run. It's Tog Switch on Mastodon. Yeah, just wanted to shout that out last minute.
Absolutely. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, MegMac, for that run of Enigma Heart. You are watching Power Up with Pride 2026, benefiting Point of Pride. Great time to go ahead and do a little bit of self-care. We'll be back shortly. Next run coming up is going to be Metro Gravity, run by Lori D. Bunnykins. Just a reminder, we do have the costume bid war open. It is just about to close, though, so if you have a donation for it, now is the time. Otherwise, Gym Clothes is going to be our winner. Back with you shortly. Don't go away.